Good evening. My name is Alexandra Vargas. Hello to anybody that's watching this. This is my brand competitor analysis for STM 240. This is my final project. My client is going to be Savage X Fenty, and my competitor is Victoria's Secret. So a little bit about the company. So Savage X Fenty is a lingerie company. It was founded on May 11, 2018 in El Segundo, California. Some of its key trends are its inclusivity and diversity, its body positivity, sustainability, and customization and personalization. And this goes for kind of like the lingerie industry. Products ranked by customers through their customer reviews, their feedback surveys, social media platforms, review websites. A lot of people showed their customer satisfaction through posting hauls on TikTok, doing reviews, lookbooks, and a lot of people see these through the Savage X Fenty ambassadors and stuff like that. That's kind of like how the word gets around, and then also reviews on the website itself for any of the products. Their general attitudes and behaviors by customers. I have on here that they're predominantly positive. Savage X Fenty, as of right now, they just recently made 5 years as a brand, and so, but there haven't really been any complaints about the brand. Everybody seems to be very happy with them. So basically, and then I have general info on the side. It was founded by the singer Rihanna back in 2018 with the mission to promote inclusivity, diversity, and body positivity. And it aims to challenge traditional beauty standards by celebrating and empowering individuals of all body types, sizes, and backgrounds. It strives to provide a range of lingerie options that cater to diverse needs and preferences, offering a personalized and inclusive experience for its customers. And through its inclusive marketing campaigns and runway shows, Savage X Fenty seeks to create a more inclusive and empowering lingerie industry, which I think in the past 5 years they've been able to really succeed in that. If you go onto their website, to their social media platforms and everything, you see women and men of all colors, all colors, all shapes, and all sizes. Also, even if you click a specific product on their website itself, whether that's a bra or sleep set or whatever it is, it'll have the image of the I kind of wish I would have put this on the presentation, but it has an image of the person modeling it, and on the bottom it even has more pictures of more different models wearing that same product and labeling them with the different sizes. And so let's say there's a specific loungewear set that I'm interested in, and the model on there is a size medium. On the bottom they have other models that are different sizes that are still wearing that same product, so that you kind of get a feel as to what a 3XL looks like as to an extra small. So it's just very diverse, which I think is something that they've been able to really be consistent with and kind of stick to their mission, which I feel like is what gets their predominantly positive reviews from customers. So the results from the textual analysis that I did, when it came to the search terms that I used, I only kept, this goes for both brands, I only kind of kept it as the company name. Some of the key trending topics from the Savage X Fenty line is, I have a few, I added like 3 of them. So I have congratulations to Savage X Fenty on 5 years in the game. Pregnant Rihanna looks seductive as poses in black lingerie to celebrate 5th anniversary of Savage X Fenty. That came from that screenshot that I have here with the dailymail.com. And then 3 is Anthony Bowen's models Rihanna Savage X Fenty 2023 Pride Collection. So that's the gentleman here. He is a well-renowned wrestler who actually is I think was the first professional wrestler to come out as openly gay. And so he's showcased in some of their apparel for June, which got a lot of hype. Um, and actually, fun fact, he was born in Nutley, New Jersey, so he's a fellow New Jersey, I guess. um, so what are some key words or interesting word phrase associations among the messages for your client's company? I have on here like a few words that are not really part of the um well, I mean, I think a few, like one of them is, but some that were not part of the word cloud that I grabbed were like pregnant Rihanna, Anthony Bowens, and Savage X Fenty. Savage X Fenty is kind of just like known like across the board, so I kind of just kept it like that. But the whole Anthony Bowens little screenshot that I have on here, it was a lot of like retweets about him, like, and all the different photos that he's in with the Savage X Fenty clothes, and then the pregnant Rihanna, and the fact that Savage X Fenty turned 5 like a couple of weeks ago was something that was also like super huge because they're celebrating the anniversary. And then, fans of Rihanna are also like obsessed with like her baby bump and, just the next kid she's gonna have. And so that's kind of like leads to my next point of if there's any themes or trends that emerge from this. And it was kind of just all the positive responses that Rihanna got in regards to her baby bump and, her modeling her own collection and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I got from it. And then on the bottom over here, I do have the word cloud, and that was just a snapshot of everything that I had from the little word cloud post. So now moving on to Victoria's Secret, which is also a lingerie company. It was founded on June 12th, 1977 in San Francisco, California. I have on here the same key trends as Savage X Fenty, and the same products ranked by customers through customer reviews, feedback surveys, etc. And just reviews on the website, any feedback. I feel like Victoria's Secret falls a little bit less in the sense of like having brand ambassadors or like just like any celebrity promoters, I feel. Whereas Savage X Fenty, there's a lot of different like influencers that use their YouTube channels or their TikTok platforms or even their Instagram to promote a lot of these Savage X Fenty clothes and stuff like that. Whereas you don't really see so much of that in the Victoria's Secret world. So then now down here I have the general attitudes and behaviors by customers are mixed. They're both positive and negative, which I will go into in just a second. So on the general info, I have on here that Victoria's Secret's a well-known lingerie brand. And their mission was to create a glamorous and alluring image associated with a specific ideal of beauty. So this ideal way of beauty kind of looked like it was the predominantly white, skinny, kind of look, which kind of leads into all the backlash that they had within the past like recent years. So the brand aimed to offer a wide range of lingerie products, and including the following: catering to various styles and preferences. And just like how Savage X Fenty was known for their ambassadors, Victoria's Secret was known for their glamorous like supermodels, which is what kind of helped promote their reputation and also attract customers. So you have like all these supermodels like the Victoria's Secret Angels, Gigi Hadid and all these other people, and that's kind of how they got their name and their brand up and going. However, the brand has faced criticism in recent years for the lack of its inclusivity and limited representation of diverse body types, which is very true, because if you compare a side by side of Victoria's Secret and Savage X Fenty, you don't really have so much diversity aside, and that's not even including the fact that Savage X Fenty also has men's clothing. Victoria's Secret just doesn't at all, and they kind of just had a struggle with that. In response, Victoria's Secret has expressed intentions to evolve its message and focus on inclusivity moving forward. So that's some of the challenges that this particular brand has faced, whereas Savage X Fenty hasn't at all. So their results from their textual analysis, once again, I used the name of the company in the search bar. So a few of the trending topics that I had on here was hashtag Lisa, Victoria's Secret announces world tour, and this exclusive transgender killer reportedly gifted Victoria's Secret bra from Washington women's prison following breast implants. So the hashtag Lisa is about a, oof man, I kind of forgot her name. She's from the band Blackpink. She's a former Victoria's Secret model herself, and it was like her birthday in the end of May, and she had like this huge birthday celebration. So, and everybody loves her. I can't remember her, the Lisa. I forgot her last name, but that's what the hashtag is about. Victoria's Secret announces their world tour, so I have that on the picture on the right. Or VS World Tour, Tokyo, Bogota, and London. And then the huge topic mainly was the exclusive transgender killer reportedly gifted Victoria's Secret bra from Washington women's prison following breast implants. That's kind of what was like, even if you could see above it, even says like number 6. So that's kind of what was more kind of trending. That was the most trending one of the most trending topics on there. And I kind of saw that based off of the website links. A lot of it, like even just like reading the keywords, a lot of it had the whole transgender killer or exclusive, the stuff like that. So what are the keywords or interesting word phrase associations? So I have the VS World Tour. Victoria's Secret is coming out with a documentary. Like a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and then also a Victoria's Secret bra, which is one of the keywords that were on there. So the alarming theme was this whole exclusive transgender killer situation. Oh, here we go. I have her name, Lalisa Monoball, who's a former Victoria's Secret model from the band Blackpink, and her birthday celebration. So that was kind of like some of the themes that I found on here. And then on the bottom right, I have on here her word cloud. So the results from the competitive analysis. So I just copied and pasted the questions that were asked. So the first one, how do you compare the performance and popularity of your brands based on your text analysis? So I was able to compare the performance and popularity of the brands by going into the most shared URLs section on BrandWatch and comparing all of the websites. I checked mainly to, I checked mainly, like I tried to find more reputable websites such as like Daily Mail for my Savage X Fenty search, and I tried to stay away from like the more gossipy websites. And then I also just kind of made a note on like the amount of times that like the certain topic kind of like popped up, which the transgender killer topic had popped up a couple times. So which areas did your client company do well in comparison with its competitor? So on here, I did take a snapshot of the emotions category, which is the side-by-side I have here of Savage X Fenty and Victoria's Secret. So I grabbed this from a whole month's worth, so May 8th to June 7th. And on here I have like Savage X Fenty was like, you had an increase of like kind of like joyful people. And on the website, I can't really do it here, but if you were to hover over the highest peak of that dot on the Savage X Fenty graph, for the short yellow one, that was around the time of the 5-year anniversary. And on social media, that's where Rihanna showcased her bump, the clothes that she was wearing from the brand, and also celebrating the fact that they completed 5 years. So that's kind of like what brought the company the most amount of joy, was like all those retweets, that whole photo shoot that Rihanna had and stuff like that. Whereas Victoria's Secret didn't. It's honestly like super duper low, like very stagnant. There's just like no joy whatsoever. they have way more of a peak in a neutral emotion, whereas you can see a little bit more in Savage X Fenty. And so the areas in which my company was a little bit weak, so same time frame, May 8th to June 7th, they didn't have a huge volume of mentions compared to Victoria's Secret. On the bottom it says that Savage X Fenty's total mentions. This was after breaking it down into like the English language, and the couple of social media things. Like I followed the whole YouTube video as Professor showed us. So after narrowing all those filters down, Savage X Fenty only had like 792 total mentions and the 742 unique authors, whereas Victoria's Secret has 21K and 19K. This could obviously be also because of the fact that Victoria's Secret has a little bit more in terms of a larger social media presence, whereas Savage X Fenty is fairly new. On Instagram's, Victoria's Secret has about like 70 plus million followers, whereas Savage X Fenty only has 5.4 million, I believe. So I know it's about 5 million. So that's kind of like the weak area, I guess. And how they kind of fell a little bit short with that. Yeah, so okay, that's the end of my presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great evening or a great day, and goodbye.